Hey everybody, well, as I'm sure you all know, the battle for free speech continues in this country. Recently, well, just today actually, or yesterday, we saw that Alex Jones has been banned off of Twitter. They suspended him for a while, but now it's been taken completely off. They finally caved into that pressure. And I kind of want to talk a little bit about the end game here of social media, where this is all going, or where it could go if we don't fight and stand up. We see, people like Senator Booker and Blumenthal and all these other, Democrat monsters. Not that Republicans aren't monsters too, some of them really are fakes. But, Feinstein, Booker, Blumenthal, Warren, I mean, these people are monsters. Never mind what party they're in, these people are just monsters. Outright demanding, that someone like Alex Jones be banned, demanding that all conservatives be banned, just shut them all up, thousands of them just gone. We're talking about total totalitarian silencing of free speech. When that happens, what do you think's next? Do you think it just, we've silenced them all on, on the internet, so I guess that's good enough? No, it never stops there. It doesn't stop there. I remember Matt Drudge, who's the biggest thing in news on the internet, the biggest news site in the world. Matt Drudge, he's king. I watched him in an interview a couple of years ago where he said, get off these platforms, get off YouTube, get off Facebook, get off Twitter. These are ghettos. These are internet ghettos. Build your own thing. And we do need alternatives, and I think there are some out there, but I didn't understand what he was really saying at the time, because he's not on it. Drudge is not on Twitter or Facebook or any of these sites. He's not on there, so he's not affected by their censorship. He saw this coming. He's amazing foresight when it comes to this kind of thing. And we can't be totally reliant on these platforms. We don't know how long we're going to be able to use them. I'm on Facebook right now, okay? But we got to use the platforms that we have that are available to get the word out as much as we can. On anywhere we can. But it doesn't stop there. Look, if you want to know where this is going, take a look at China. Google and Apple are now moving their headquarters there, moving their offices there. And these big companies, social media giants, are working with the Chinese now to censor dissidents, to track dissidents. This isn't just a platform where we suck everybody into our little ghetto and then we decide who gets to talk or not. It's almost like the movie Ready Player One, where everyone gets into this virtual world and the person that controls that virtual world controls that reality. They don't control, the physical reality, in that sense, but where everybody connects, where the online public square is what they now can control. And that's what's happening in China. They can use this, what they have their Chinese social score, where they can decide, oh, you're a good person, you suck up to the state, lick their boots, well, your social score goes up. You're not so much, well, your social score goes down. You're Christian, oh, your social score goes down. Free market guy, oh, social score goes down. You like Trump, social score goes down. They now have algorithms now where they can suck this data up. The NSA, other organizations, where they can suck this data up and build a profile of who you are. Every single last person in the country. I'm talking like God level computing power here. They're not on God's level, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that, but it's like extremely powerful tools at their disposal to build an algorithm of who you are and to literally almost know what you're going to do before you do it. Where they see all your posts, they see what you believe, they see what you say. You take it a step further, they look at your credit card spending habits, all the stuff they can electronically suck up. And they look and they can at this and they can process all of this and build a complete profile of who you are. In the hands of a totalitarian government, how do you think that would be used? They can decide who gets to walk the street or who gets to be scooped up in a van. They can decide who gets to be thrown in prison or promoted. Left to themselves, these social media giants would basically be the high-tech arm intelligence wing almost of a totalitarian government. Look at China. Look at history, for crying out. Look at the East German Stasi. At their peak of operation, they were considered to be like the most ruthlessly efficient intelligence or policing operation in the world. East German Stasi, set up by Marcus Wolf, the Silver Fox. Yeah, he was something else. Oh, the Silver Fox. Did you know that he had a hand in how Homeland Security was set up? That he was consulted for that before he died? Yeah, how about that? The East German Stasi has nothing on Facebook. They have nothing on YouTube or Twitter. They could only dream about having tech like that at their fingertips. Do you see where this can go? It starts off with you being deleted online, and then later, if you follow it to the end game, it ends with you being deleted personally. Look at mass cullings in history. You know how the Chinese have already wiped out millions of their own people. How the Soviets wiped out millions of their own people. More than Hitler did. The Soviets killed more of their own people than Hitler killed Soviets in World War II, for crying out loud. Or actually, it's probably close to the same amount. You know, like over 20 million, whatever it was. It's more than just trying to get rid of the guns and shutting you up. It's about wiping out dissidents altogether. You look at the Weather Underground, this terrorist organization that was here in the United States back in the 70s. They were infiltrated by the FBI. And in an interview, the FBI guy that said, yeah, you know, this is what they're saying. You know, if we take over, you know, we need to, you know, conservatively, you know, eliminate, you know, probably about 25 million people. The people that aren't going to go along with the socialist communist program, who won't be programmed, who won't be controlled, yeah, probably wipe out 25 million of them. Well, that was based on the percentage of the population that existed in the 70s. How much bigger do you think that number would be now? We've got to fight for free speech. We've got to shoot our mouths off. We've got to stand for what is right. We have to be in the arena. Everybody else should be doing videos and getting in line and opening their mouths and say stuff. You know, Jesus came to destroy the works of the devil. The works that these people are doing need to be destroyed. Gospel needs to be preached everywhere. The truth needs to be preached everywhere. The darkness needs to be exposed everywhere. Even myself, you know, I find myself, I'm upset with myself because I don't feel the urgency that we need to feel at this hour right now. But anyway, use your free speech while you can. Put your words out there while you can. Use it while we can. And hopefully we can hang on to it and maintain it. Catch you later.